Just on side here with the FPL tips for game week 10. Now, you just a quick recap on last week. If I may give myself a bit of a pat on the back, having a bit of a resurgence in FPL right now. So last week, my dead cert was Mo Salah, got a brace against Everton. My wild card was Pedro Neto, who got an assist against Bournemouth and missed a great chance as well, which would have been an absolute great pick. And then my dead cert was a Spurs clean sheet on Monday night, which they duly obliged with. Let's go through yours, you quickly. So you went for, if you can remember, but I
have no idea who I went for.
Don't you worry. I think you went for Rasmus Højlund to score a hat trick.
I don't think he hit one on target.
Correct. So that was quite outlandish. And then he said your dead set would be Andre Onana, the keeper that you've been lambasting this episode to keep a clean sheet. He didn't keep a clean sheet either. So you were quite true to form. That's what I love about you. Consistency. Always Mr. Consistency. But anyway, heading into this week, Ayub, game week 10, again, I'm on a bit of a roll, so I'm feeling good about myself. I'm going to go for Mo Salah again, home to Forest. He's on form, incredible form, back-to-back braces against Brighton and Everton. He's the best top-scoring midfielder in the Premier League, FPL-wise. Second is Son, third is Bukayo Saka. So Salah, home to Forest, a Forest defence that's been obliging all comers. So I do fancy him at Anfield again to score. He's a dead set. I'm going to give you a second dead set as well, Ayub. I say dead set. I'm going to jinx it. I know I am, but I'm going to go for Eddie Nketiah, home to Sheffield United. I think he plays Jesus with the injury that he sustained away to Sevilla. Could have gone in another direction, but I'm going to go with Nketiah. I think he'll get the start perhaps, and I'm going to go with him to get a contribution. Wild card before I pass over to yourself, Ayub, is Douglas Luiz of Aston Villa. 5.5 million. He has scored in every single game at Villa Park this season. He's on penalties. He got a goal last week as well, and you remember he got one against Brighton in that thumping as well. So Douglas Luiz, 5.5 million, 49 points so far this season. A bit of a wild card, but home to Luton. He's on penalties. I fancy him to get another contribution. Ayub, give us your, I was going to say duds, but give us your picks for this week.
Right, I'm going to do you a favour, the audience, because ultimately, I talked about credibility. There is no credibility in the picks that I make, so I'm going to be as not ridiculous, but I'm going to talk about, or I'm going to choose Haaland. I talked about Man United getting smashed, and they will do. Haaland, 4 goals, make him your captain. That's my choice.